friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting... Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he
How else did he expect goblinkind to get the helmet back?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational Damn Bragbor and his blood.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together... Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles. Ranrock recruited others to help. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began, Oz.
Why does Ranrock care so?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Thus, many goblins, myself included. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contain... He is determined.
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell...
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you.
What written plans? And why can't you come with them?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting, and I'm unable to join you because I can... All you need to do is not be...
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
From what I know of wizard...
What else should we...
The door will not open while the eye... From what I know of wizard magic...
Amit and I can do...
I will await your... I shall see you soon.
Look good at sneaking about. You'll see.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Defender! Revelio! Confringo!
I still can't believe we're inside
Revelio.
a real goblin mine.
Defender! Accio! Revelio!
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is
Accio!
altogether.
One less human.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Step round here. Who's that? Rather unwise coming back this way.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio! We're being watched. By a door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Yes, of course.
Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Revelio.
I'll be quiet.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in the
Revelio.
goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. I'm good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am,
Revelio.
they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated. I know your best.
I won't rest until you're
Accio! Hovering! Slow momentum.
down. Little moon calf.
Confringo!
Hit it.
Accio! Arrest the momentum.
Tight.
Confringo!
I'll get you going before you were born.
Confringo! There we are.
Let's get this over.
Confringo! Accio!
You can't stop us.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is
Revelio.
more complex than I had expected. Accio! Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo! The boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must. The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo. Accio.
Goblins will finally rule over us.
Travis Totalis.
Oh, little moon cow.
Arresto Momentum. Accio.
Of course.
Confringo.
Your spell glanced off of me.
Accio.
Was that your best? Not quite. That was meant for me.
Accio. Confringo. Arresto Momentum.
I won't rest.
Protego.
I'm a such a coward.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo.
I won't rest.
Accio. Imperio.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit. Accio. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps. Confringo! Accio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. I'm quite good at sneaking. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's... I suspect it's how the poachers found her to be... Perhaps nabbed her first and then...
You got all of that from simply...
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need...
That sounds straightforward.
We should be in and out. Then we can...
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be...
Well then.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression, or... Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her.
Confringo! Accio! Reparo.
There she is again. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably...
How lucky for her. What's your step?
Pity. She must have been starved to pick up the...
Or just raring.
Well, there's no turning back now. Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure... Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
Make a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo!
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie.
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let... Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to... How could I have been so blind?
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.